The item printer is a new feature in the Indigo Disc DLC that requires a lot of Pokemon materials. In this video, I'm going to be showing you what the best materials are to use and how to utilize them to make using the item printer fast, easy, and efficient. Let's do it. To use the item printer, you need to spend blueberry points and also use Pokemon materials. Now, each Pokemon material has a certain percentage that it fills the item printer by. So here we have the Gimme Ghoul coin, which fills the machine by 5%. So one roll you need to get to 100%. So you'll need 20 Gimme Ghoul coins to roll the item printer one time. Now, we go up the list here. You have your Beldum Claws, Ditto Goo, Happiny Dust, and Magby Hair. This is all going to fill up the machine by 68%. That is a lot more than just 5%. So just 2 of these items is going to give you 1 roll in the item printer. That being said, Beldum, Ditto, Happiny, and Magby are pretty rare. That's why their material is, so high in value. But in a second, I am going to show you how to get these materials very easily, very quickly. Now, these percentages are only if you have the item printer leveled up all the way to the Master Ball rank. And to get there, we're going to need, assuming you're starting from the standard rank, to get to great, you need to do 25 prints, and it's going to cost you 200 BP to upgrade. And then you unlock the item drop ×2 bonus. And then to get to Ultra, you need to do 75 prints with 500 BP to upgrade, and then that's going to get you the Pokeball Lotto bonus, which is what most people want to do. And then to get to Master, which I highly recommend you do, you need to spend 1000 BP, do 175 prints, and also need to catch Terapagos. This is going to give you Stellar Shards and give you multiple of the same item. Also, as you upgrade the machine, it becomes cheaper to use it. For Ultra and Master, you're only using 3 BP per roll. Now, luckily, you can go into the item printer and change it from 1 to 10 rolls, so it makes it a lot quicker, and it'll make it especially easier and quicker if you have stuff like Beldum Claws and Ditto Goo, Happiny Dust, Magby Hair, Delibird Parcel, which we are going to go into right now. So the first Pokemon that we're going to be focusing on is going to be Beldum, which you're going to be able to find here around this area in the polar biome. So once you're here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a sandwich. Now, I recommend number 92, the smoky sandwich. Is going to give you encounter powder. It's going to give you encounter power psychic level 1. So now that we got our Beldum just spawning everywhere here, we're just gonna knock them out for a while. I do recommend using like a high, level 100 Pokemon that's pretty fast. Like I've been using Breloom here. This will just make things a lot easier in the long run. Alright, so just from that one 30-minute encounter level 1 psychic sandwich, we got 349 Beldum Claws. That is an incredible amount, especially since only just one fills up 64% of the machine. Now, the next Pokemon that we're going to focus on is Ditto. So we're going to fly over to the Porto Marinata in Paldea. So again, here we're going to set up a picnic and we're going to make a sandwich. Now, for this one in particular, I usually just like to make a normal encounter shiny sandwich, and to do that, we're going to do 1 tofu, and then a salty, herba mystica, and a sour. Now, we're pretty much just going to do the same thing. We're just going to run around and look for Ditto and just knock them out. And again, this is something you can do for just the entire duration of the sandwich. This one is not nearly as practical as doing the Beldum one, but it is kind of like a fun way to, gather materials while at the same time shiny hunting for Ditto. Now, the third and final Pokemon that we're going to be farming is going to be Delibird, and for that one we're going to fly to the Glaciado Gym, and again, picnic, sandwich. For this one, we're going to do number 61, the Great Egg Sandwich. We're going to get the encounter power flying level 2. Now you're literally going to go right up this hill here, and they're just going to be spawning everywhere. Oh my god. Now, Delibird only yields like 54% rather than 68% like Beldum and Ditto. But again, like we are just flying through these Delibirds super quickly. And they're actually giving us more materials than when we did the Beldum. Beldum was giving us like 1 claw like each time. Delibird's giving us 3. We're kind of making out because it might be a lower percentage, but we're getting more materials. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we're going to head back to the League Club room, and we're going to try our luck at the item printer. So we got 315 Delibird parcels, which I didn't even do like the full 30 minutes. I did like 10. But, so let's see. So 19 of these is going to fill up 10 print jobs. So that's 1,000%. So we're looking at about 16 10 print job rolls, or 160 print jobs. So let's see what we can get on this one. Nothing too spectacular. Didn't really get anything good out of there, but first one, dude, we're getting the Pokeball Lotto. Oh, we got a big boy. What's it gonna be? It's another Safari Ball, dude. Oh my god, I love that so much. That's one of my favorite Pokeballs ever. Alright, just to sum up, Beldum, Delibird, maybe Ditto are the only 3 Pokemon that you're gonna want to be farming for materials for this. Other than that, like, really, you can put like whatever you want into this, but I think that farming for Beldum, farming for Delibird, not so much Ditto, but it's fun. It's gonna be like your best bet when you're trying to grind for materials for the item printer to get things like apricorn balls, alchemy sweets, golden bottle caps, stuff like that. If you found this video helpful and want to see more Pokemon content, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. See you in the next one. Peace.